Young Gaming here with another video for you today. And sorry I've been MIA for the past 3 months. I just took a break because I've been busy with all the holidays and whatnot. And yeah, but for today's video I am going to put up a bit of a spoiler warning. Sorry, I was out of frame for a second. I'm going to put up a bit of a spoiler warning. If you do not like spoilers for anime or manga, please, you can click away from this video. I have other videos that you can watch that aren't like manga reviews, but I have tons of other content, as you can see. And, yeah, let's get into today's video. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing a manga, and that manga is called Rent a Girlfriend. Now, slice of life stuff wasn't really my thing until I read this. I absolutely love this. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it first. Rent a Girlfriend follows the story of 20-year-old Kazuya Kinoshita, a college student in Japan who, after his girlfriend cheated and broke up with him, finds himself renting a few hours of companionship from a rental girlfriend service. And the girl he gets to hang out with, her name is Chizuru Mizuhara. After going on an aquarium date with Chizuru, he gets a phone call while at the aquarium that his grandmother is in the hospital. And him and Chizuru rush over to the hospital to go see her. And this is where the story really begins and starts getting really funny. So, when Kazuya's grandmother asks him who the girl is he's with, he says, "It's my girlfriend," when his whole family knows nothing about the rental girlfriend thing. So, he tells his grandmother that she's his girlfriend. Chizuru does not take this very kindly at all. And it just starts a whole train wreck of a story. It's not a train wreck. It's not a train wreck. It's like a whole line of hilarious and accidental ironic happenings. Like, for instance, Chizuru and Kazuya go to the same college. And they live in the same, and they're next door neighbors in their apartment building. When I read those parts, I was like, "Oh, you're kidding! This is great!" And then the whole apartment thing happened. I'm like, "Oh my god, yes!" It made me laugh. I don't ever laugh during unless it's like a really funny joke, in like a character's told. But when the author of this, who is Reiji Miyajima, the author of this, the mangaka, I should say. Oh my gosh, he's a genius. He's an ironic genius, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but I love it. And also in the story, Chizuru and Kazuya go back and forth to the hospital sometimes. And then we find out Chizuru's grandmother's in the same hospital as Kazuya's grandmother. And it's like, it's like you didn't see it coming, but you expected it. And this is where in this like section, scene, whatever, this is where we learn Chizuru's real name is Ichinose. And it's like, I did not know that. I accidentally pronounced it while I was reading it, itchy nose. Which is a lot funnier now that I say it out loud. Because I feel like she got bullied for that as a kid. She got called itchy nose or something. I haven't even watched the anime for this. This was released in English in July of 2020, which we all know 2020 was a crap year. But I picked this up in the fall of this year and I read it. And let me tell you, I was never a slice of life person to begin with. This made me like slice of life. Everything. Not only is the story and the characters really good, but the art itself is just, it's self-explanatory. I like seeing like really good art in the series. I like seeing all like the character like the extras different than others. It's really good. But one thing I will say is I sympathize with Kazuya in the beginning because I have been in the same situation as Kazuya. Not like rental girlfriend wise, but like breakup wise. Because I had the same thing happen to me back in like the very first day of 2020, and then 2020 just crashed and burned. Like, we all know 2020 was a train wreck, but 2020 for me was an even worse train wreck. Because I was broken up with, I lost a friend of mine, and then it was just a mess. And seeing as how that, well, I can't necessarily put into words, but I really, like, love this. This is like one of my top favorites now in the list of my favorite manga, and I haven't even seen the anime yet, and I'm kind of scared to see the anime because I want to read the manga more instead of watch the anime, but like at the same time I really want to watch it and read it at the same time because that would be amazing, but I can't bring myself to do it. But overall, I enjoyed the crap out of this. This had me laughing every 5 to 10 minutes I was reading because it was just so funny. And Chizuru is a baddie. Like, she takes no crap from anybody, and I love it. She's the girl I wish I could be, in a sense. But at the same time, like, she's sweet, kind, caring, not the least bit innocent. Obviously, if you've read this already, and you're just here to hear my opinion, you know. But me not being a slice of life fan before I watched, I read this. This has made me like slice of life, and if I were to give this a rating, like a personal rating for me. I can't give it a definite rating, but if I had to, it'd be 8.5 to 9.5, not necessarily 10, because there's other manga I've read and other things that are a 10 in my book. But like, the art, I would give a 10 out of 10. Like, it is so good. Like, look at Kazuya's face here in this panel. Like, I couldn't even do that on regular paper. So I love this. And if you've read it, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. And I think I'm just gonna end the video here. This was a lot shorter than I thought, but at the end of this video there's going to be a blooper reel from this video of me trying to redo introducing it and talking about it. So, if you like this video, please click the like button. It looks exactly like this, like a thumbs up, like this. It looks like this, okay? Get that in your noggin. It looks like this, and it turns red, I think. I don't know. I think it turns red when you click it, and there's also right next to it, or down from it, a button that says subscribe, a red button. Just click the button and subscribe to my channel, and when there's a little gray bell that appears when you click that button, click it so you can get the notifications for when I post. And as always, my social media links will be to the left-hand side of the screen, which would be right here if editing me puts them in the right way. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I would recommend this to you guys because I absolutely love it. So, remember to keep on gaming and keep on liking anime and manga. See you in the next video. Bye! Today I'm going to be reviewing a manga, and the manga I will be reviewing is Rent a Girlfriend. Now, if you hear like a little jingly bell in this video, it's my cat Gizmo. She has a little bell collar now, so don't let that intimidate you. But yeah, today's manga I'm reviewing is Rent a Girlfriend. I about did it on this side. Wowzers. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a manga, which is why I had the spoiler warning before this. So the manga I'm going to be reviewing is Rent a Girlfriend. Now, also, a little heads up in this video, if you hear like a little jingly bell noise, that's just my cat Gizmo. She has a collar now, and it has a little bell on it, so if you hear that, just ignore it. Oh my god!